So I'm canning some black raspberries that I have to put in fair in August. So I've never canned the black raspberries, but I've done blueberries. But this time, usually I just put it in plain water. But this time I did a syrup, a very light syrup. It's just 1 cup of sugar to 10 cups of water, and then you just warm it up until it's like clear, which I do not see any more sugar in there, so that's ready to go. I got my lids back here sitting in some water with vinegar. You don't have to warm that up anymore. And then I have my jars in my canner that are getting hot. So right now we are going to start putting our berries in jars. So I'll show you real quickly how to do one of those. And so we are going to get one out of the canner. And we'll dump the water out. Bring it back. I have to use the light on my camera here because my light burnt out up above the stove here. I will use my ladle. You're supposed to ladle a half a cup of the hot liquid in the jar first with the black raspberries so that they can crush. And I don't know if we're going to be able to do this easily or not, but gosh, I don't know. Probably going to wind up squishing my berries. I'm not going to be very happy, which that's exactly what I'm doing. So we are going to have to probably try and dump some of these in, which is not going to be very fun doing it this way. So I think I'm going to pause this for a second while I put some berries in there, because you have to put the berries within a ½ inch and then you put more water on top of it. So let me pause this and then I'll show you when I get it filled up here. Okay, so it says within a ½ inch, alright, which, you know, is pretty darn close, because a ½ inch is usually right where this lid is. So I might just put a couple more berries in there. Shake it a little bit more because you don't want to crush the berries. And then you have to ladle some more hot syrup in there to a ½ inch. And that one has a piece of green leaf in, so I guess that one is not going to the fair unless I can get that green leaf to coax to the top. And if you're not good at guessing, there's this little nifty little thing here, and it's got measurements on it. It'll tell you a quarter, half, 3/4 of an inch. So right there would be a ½ inch, which, you know, the water's touching right there. So that's pretty good. Take a piece for paper towel. Oh, sorry. One other thing. You should get the little bubbles out, and which we got. If we can coax him back up there again. Alrighty, we got that piece of grass up there. Okay. Sorry, but when you forage for berries, it's not going to be that clean. Alright. And you have to wipe your rim, because you don't want any food or water on there, because it can affect your seal. And take this handy dandy little magnet here, and you get your lid, and you put your lid on like so, and you screw the jar lid on finger tight, which I have to set this down for a second. Okay, now that that's finger tight, we will put this in the canner. This is a water bath canner. You have to can it for 15 minutes. So I will finish loading the rest of these into the canner, and I will talk to you from there. Okay, so we got 5 pints and 1/2 pint in there. I had a little bit of berries left, and then of course I have just a few left, and darn, I'm just gonna have to eat those. So I am going to put the lid on this and bring that up to a boil, because it has to be a full boil, and then you time it for 15 minutes. You can see it's almost ready, but I need to get the lid on it to get it going faster, and I just put it on high heat. So when the 15 minutes is up, I will be back. I did forget to tell you too, that water has to be 1 inch over the jars. And you can water bath can this fruit because it's a high acid food. So you do not have to pressure can it. But this you have to do 15 minutes. So when this boils, then we will do the 15 minutes timer. And when that's done, leave it sit for 5 minutes. And then take it out of the canner and you set it out and let it cool. And then it's done. Okay, my my black raspberries are done processing now. So instead of putting them over here, because I'm in the middle of another project, I made some chicken stock the other day, homemade. So I have to can that up today too. Hopefully I can bring you along for that. But this is cooked for 15 minutes. You can see it's still boiling. And then I have to leave it. This one might actually not be a good fair project because I might have got that, don't know if that lid's going to seal, and besides that most of the juice might be out of it. But anyways, I'm going to put them on this towel over here, and we are going to let them cool. See, this one's much better. I think the other one will be a home one. But you have to let them sit on a towel because otherwise your jars will crack and break. So it doesn't matter, you leave the water on top of them, that's fine. That will evaporate. So we are going to take the rest of these out. And we are going to set those over to cool. And I will have these, this isn't just for fair, this is, you know, I raise my own food. But these are wild black raspberries. So, fought many mosquitoes to pick these berries. Mosquitoes are pretty bad out there right now. And then my one little lonely one. But this will be good for if I want some berries in the middle of winter, or if I just want to make some muffins, or you know, can throw them in pancakes, or make a little syrup out of them, put them on pancakes, however I want to do it. But there I have black raspberries, and I will have them in the middle of winter. These will seal while they're sitting here cooling off, and that is how you can black raspberries. Thanks. Have a great day.